Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner, and this is a review. Okay, let's just get it started. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, dun, and all the goodness, okay? If you can also remember to like this video, to comment below in the comment section, to hit the share button to share it on your own social media so that other people can find me and see me and love me like y'all do. You can also follow me on IG. Where I am is up here. It's also down in the description box, okay? We know this is the last season of Empire, and I'm kind of ready for it to end. The one thing I don't like when series is about to end is when they interject new people or just kind of start brand new storylines. I feel like, I don't know. I'm conflicted. Okay, now the episode started, and it was a good episode minus a couple of things, okay? So it starts off with like 9 months from now, and I'm like, oh, here we go with the whole, this is how something ends. We got to see what happens. So it's going to be a 9 month story of things going on. I'm like, I don't have time for that, okay? They did that last season. Last season started with a funeral. And it was, okay, who's in the casket? Now it's, okay, who's doing this? So someone is pointing a gun at Lucius and pulls the trigger. So now it was, who shot Billy Earl Ray Lucius lying on the floor in his office? That, I don't care. Not I don't care, but I'm like, oh, you have balls. Now it's when you ask the person. But I just feel like we've seen this. Who did it before? We've seen this whole thing of something at the end happens, but who did it? There's so many people who hate Lucius who pulled the trigger. Who cares? That's how y'all want to end this girl. Okay. Anyway, we get to present day. Okay, in present day, we see Cookie is on some little talk show, whatever called the tea is, a sipping tea, a tea this and tea that, but it's about spilling tea. And it seemed like a low budget The View, okay? With them having 5 women, it's just 2 plus Cookie, okay? And Cookie is the guest co-host or whatever, and she's the one little permanent spot. And the woman who kind of was going back and forth, saying little side slick comments to Cookie, to me reminded me of Megan McCain on The View. We don't like her, and she says stuff that people don't like, and no one checks her. And I'm like, it could have been because it was a blonde white woman with red lipstick, and that just reminds me of Megan McCain on a talk show, but I digress. Anyway, so I'm like, that's what Cookie doing. She's on this talk show, whatever, and she may be a permanent guest. But we also find out that Lucius has been gone for 6 months. So the episode starts off at like a 6 month time jump from the last time, we seen the episode or whatever. And Cookie has not told anybody that she left Lucius. They still think that Lucius is just gone somewhere, but him and Cookie is still a couple. That ain't true. Now we then see Andre. Andre looks healthy, okay? Andre looks healthy. He got him a new heart, okay, from his brother. His cancer gone, all the good stuff. So he looks healthy. He looks good. Looks good. And he's on a movie set, so apparently Empire is doing a movie about Lucius's life. I guess so. Considering who he's supposed to be on the series, I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. And the actor who's supposedly playing him in this particular movie isn't giving it enough. So cut, and then Andre's playing the whole director. Let me encourage you to say, be Lucius. At this point, Lucius was discovering he was a king. Okay, he was becoming a king. Like you have to play that scene as if you becoming a king. I'm like, okay. That's fine. So it is what it is. So Andre gets back to the office and everything because he's running the Empire. And here come the FBI. I'm like, the FBI still come around there bothering people. I'm looking like, I'm just so tired of the FBI been after them for 6 seasons, if you ask me. Give it up. Either someone on the FBI need to give it up or the Empire needs to give it a rest. I'm not sure. But they looking for Lucius. We know you know what Lucius is. I don't know what my daddy at, but I do know is y'all ain't gonna do shit about it. You wanna know why y'all ain't gonna say nothing about him possibly being wanted for money laundering? Is because he gonna be back any moment, okay? He gonna prove his innocence, and y'all both gonna look foolish. Now please leave and get out. I'm like, okay. So meanwhile, in the meantime, in between time, Lucius is somewhere in like a little dive bar with dreadlocks, honey, and some sunglasses, and got him a new little lady who can sing or whatever. He kisses her. I'm like, you kissing? That's not cooking. So Lucius is kind of really, he's in hiding because he has again this full dreadlock look that I'm gonna show you a little bit later. But again, he has this new lady in his house, and they happy. Don't you want to touch this? And I'm like, Lucius, that ain't cookie. But you have to do what to have to do when you are on the run. So we then see Crackhead Tracy back. Crackhead Tracy back, and she go to see Andre. Okay, yeah, I told you Andre looks good. So Crackhead Tracy, as we know, was the brother's mama. Okay, who kind of forced him to be a crazy person, whatever. And he like, Tracy? What are you doing here? What do you want? Okay, your mother gave me some steak and empire, and I'm here because I want to have some fun or whatever. And I also want to be close to my son because we know that Andre has Kingsley's heart or whatever. And so she's like, can I just listen to him for a minute? And he just kind of unbuttons his shirt where you can see the little scar, and his heart is like a heartbreak tattoo over it too. And she just listened to his heartbeat. Oh, there he is. I'm like, Crackhead Tracy, go ahead on somewhere, Crackhead Tracy. And she gave me, stake in the company to give you my son's heart. You sold your son's heart for the company? I'm like, girl, I don't know. Anyway, back at the house, okay, Andre's pissed at Cookie. Why would you give her a stake in the company? Why would you do that? Because I would have sold her the whole damn thing if it would have meant her giving me, saving your life. It is what it is or whatever. So we see Andre's wife is good and pregnant, okay? She's good and pregnant. She damn near do. Hakeem sitting there, he ain't doing much as usual, okay? Talking about, I want to play Lucius in the movie. And no, Hakeem, you can't do that. We have to have a really good actor to be sure that it's like a top rated film or whatever. It can't be you. First of all, Hakeem can barely act like himself, okay? Let alone act like Lucius. Hakeem, grow up. Just cut it out, okay? And where your kids at? How y'all at dinner and the kids at there? But again, I digress. So then the assistant girl who was the daughter, a pound cake daughter. I can take this business off now. Pound cake daughter come in. She is now Andre's assistant. I don't know how or why she's Andre's assistant, but she is. And she tells them, the FBI has made an announcement, and they put that Lucius is the one, the fugitive MC, and everything going on. And then Andre's phone starts going off because everybody like, oh my God, we can't do business with Empire if the head of Empire is, on the list of it. Well, okay, I guess so. You're like, oh, the FBI is trying to take us down. What's new? They've been doing it for the past 3 or 4 seasons. It's old at this point in time. It should not be this hard for the FBI to knowingly be taking down one company. But, girl, I guess it is what it is. So Andre and Cookie goes to his appointment because he has to go see his heart surgeon for a doctor's appointment. But we get there and we see, nope, it's a trick, okay? It's really a time for Lucius and Cookie to have a conversation. As I told y'all, he has braids, okay? Now look. This, this is a horrible, this wig this unit is horrible. Okay, the space in the back of that man's head. No one thought to not have his. And look at the front. Why the front look like a toupee? It's just, girl, the top don't match the size don't match the space in the back. It's a bad wig. It looks fine from the front. You know what I'm saying? As you see, from the front, it doesn't look that bad. Now, but of course, the reason it looks more bullshit than we think is because no one can grow that amount of hair in 6 months. Okay, that's impossible. So I'm like, who did his dreads? Who did it to his head? Who put the weave in that man's head? I'm like, I just cannot take y'all. But again, it's a horrible wig. Anyway, I like, we had to meet up or whatever because FBI wants to take us down, so we have to be together. It's gonna take all of us to fight this. Okay, all of us. Now, I ain't mentioned Jamal's name either, but I digress. So he likes, so y'all can either make up now, kids can make up now, or not. But we have to figure things out because we have to do something. So he leaves out and leaves these two to, argue it out or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, they ain't gonna say nothing. So he like, what we gotta say, it's your fault that we get this predicament because, you was messing with Damon Cross and he did what he did just to get to you. Damon Cross gave me what you never could. And he was like, you never slept with him. You said that just to piss me off because no one can give you what I give you everything. I'm like, Lucius, you don't know what that man packed. You don't know. No, let's stop, cut it out. So again, they're going back and forth or whatever about who gonna fix the problem for what reason or whatever. And then he brings up how no, she said, what I'm saying, I needed you to think about me for once. Everything is about you, Cook. Oh, is it really? Okay. But what about your lying and scheming and deceiving? And again, they going back and forth as Cookie and Lucius always do. Great acting, but okay. What else you got? So he then bring up how, what I'm saying, look, I'll fix this mess or whatever because I ain't got time for bullshit. Well, I'll fix this family for the family, not for you. No, I'll fix it. And I'm like, y'all, okay, y'all both want to fix it. Why y'all arguing? Girl, I'm going to fix it. And when I fix it, I'm going to go back to my girlfriend because I'm over you, Cookie. You a damn lie because you can't get over me. You may have new hair, but you can't get over Cookie. I'm like, this show needs to be... They're acting great. But it's the same old, same old. Every season they fall in love, fall out, and the beginning of each season is them arguing again. Can we get to the making up eventually? Can we skip past the arguing phases because I'm kind of over it. So Empire was supposed to have some deal with Fox, but if Lucius is a felon, okay, they don't want to do no deal. So Andre then say, well, look, if my daddy is guilty, I will turn him in myself, okay? But this is the new empire that you're going to be working with. And I want y'all to know that, I'm saying, we ain't about that bull crap here, okay? And again, if he's guilty, I will turn him in myself, which makes Fox say, oh, well, you know what? I like that. It's the new empire, the new and improved, this and that. Okay, we'll partner with y'all or whatever. Okay, if you say so. So Andre gets home. And he gets home and his wife is sitting there and that dude, Mouse from prison. Now, Mouse is the guy who he was in jail with, who Andre had, killed the dudes who was messing with his wife's son. So that dude, he not out of jail, okay? And Andre pissed because one, you in my house with my wife and I didn't invite you here. So his wife, whose name I can't remember right now, she lets him be alone or whatever. And the first thing Andre says, don't you ever come to my house without an invitation. Ever. Period. What do you want? Oh, well, I'm home now, so I just want that, I want when I'm old or whatever. I just want, uh, he wants some money or a job or something in repayment of how he helped Andre in jail. And I'm like, Mouse, I don't think you want these problems, brother, but it's what it is. But he like, look, man, I don't have anything for you right now. You know what I'm saying? But when I have something for you, I'll let you know. There's the door. Okay? Talk to you when I talk to you. Oh, okay. That's all I needed to know. Nice house. Nice family. And he walks out. I'm like, did you threaten Dre? I don't think people realize you shouldn't threaten Andre. Because he is always one tick, tick, boom away from just some people or whatever. But, what I'm saying? I'm like, Andre gonna have to just take him out real quick eventually. Like, I can see it because I'm like, Mouse is already feeling like, you owe me. I want what I want. Oh, you can't help me? Oh, okay, nice house, nice family. I'm like, Andre ain't want to play with. So, Cookie on her talk show again, and the lady keep talking about, oh, you're married to, the misogynistic, so he's a criminal. He used to do this, he used to do that. So they're ragging on Cookie based on things that Lucius has been accused of, convicted of, and all the things or whatever. And she gets like, I can't believe we sitting up here, whatever. First of all, don't call me Cook. Okay, my name is Cookie. Second of all, you can't speak on my husband. And when are we going to get to a point to where we don't, take things out on the women for things their men did. Because that's kind of crazy. Oh, don't need to be hostile. You know what I'm saying? I feel threatened. See, and that's something else. Why does when white women get upset or they get a little bit, you know what I'm saying, hot or whatever, they're just upset. But me, I'm threatening. I'm being violent. Well, that's some bullshit, which it is or whatever. But y'all just upset. I said, well, they are. So she then said, you know what? First of all, I left my husband, okay? I left my husband and the company we built, okay? And it's been hard. It's been so hard for y'all to keep slamming me about him every single day. This has not been easy for me, okay? Well, oh my God, my mind is blown, says Whitefish. She was like, your man was blown in the dressing room with them coke lines. I said, she do coke? Cocaine? Cocaine? And now that's the tea? I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm not here for the Cookie is on the show, two white women. What? Okay. Okay. So Lucius gets back to this house with his girlfriend. And he like, because I guess in this world, she don't know who he is. I guess in this world, because he has some dreadlocks, no one realizes Lucius Lyon, who been missing for 6 months, walking around looking like, Mr. Loverman, Shabba, or whatever. I'm just like, what is going on? So because he know he has to, get some dirt on whoever to get people out the thing or whatnot, he tells her like, I gotta confess to you. She's like, don't worry about it. She's like, no, my real name is, she said, Lucius Lyon. You knew this whole time? She's like, yeah, once you start talking to me about music, I kind of figured out who you were. Okay, well, I'm in some trouble or whatever. I'm on a run. She's like, I don't care about none of that or whatever. You're leaving? You're gonna leave me, right? He's like, look, I have to leave because I have to leave and go make some money. I can help you. He like, you work in a bar. Like, you can't help me. Like, I have to leave to get things done or whatever. No, my father gives me whatever I want. He's very, very rich or whatever. And, he pays all my bills. And so, I can just call him and I can get whatever you need. Oh my God, I feel like, me and you will be great. And I feel like we're destined to be together. And they kiss and hug, kiss. I said, oh, isn't that cute? So we see Becky and Giselle. I don't even know why they have Becky and Giselle on here. I feel like they don't need I don't see the point. I really don't. We know that Becky, and I think her name is Giselle Nicole Harvey Parker. If it ain't Giselle, that's what I'm going to call her. Because I don't care that much. So they have their own label or whatever, and Becky done signed some girl who she found on, YouTube, who she only, did a video conference with, and she done signed the girl, and she found the girl in. The girl, and Giselle was like, I don't, you shouldn't have done that or whatever. Like, how do we know she's, well, she has 4 million, followers or whatever, so she's great. Oh, girl, get there and she can't sing. Not as in she can't sing, but she can't physically sing. As she says, I'm usually in the dark when I sing. No one is usually looking at me when I sing. And I can only sing in my house. I said, and she's like, but you're on YouTube. But I'm like, on YouTube, people are usually by themselves or with the person they review things with. But I'm like, I would be able to, look, as bad as I sound when I sing here, I will still be somewhere else to sing with y'all. I don't care. But she could not, no words were able, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm like, girl, I want you to speak up. But she can't. And then she started crying when it was like, you can't sing? You signed a contract. Did anywhere in the contract can say that you can only sing in your room? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, so again, I don't, for what? What does that have to do with ending the Empire was about the Lions. Why are we seeing shit about Becky and Giselle? Why? Not on episode 1. Why? Girl. Anyway, so we then see they have an whole Empire concert. We see Tiana perform. The Mario character performs. That one girl we don't like who left Lucius and them and went to the Trader girl performed. They all performing or whatever. Hakeem was there. A whole little trifecta, a whole little quartet of a performance and whatnot. And so, Andre gets there, whatever. He announced that he is going to be the permanent CEO of Empire. And he was about to announce how they were going to have a worldwide talent search to find the perfect actor to play Lucius. But no, here come Hakeem. She come around or whatever. And he then said, I'm going to play my daddy in the movie. Said who? Who said that? Is what I would have said. But because they're announcing it in front of the world, Andre couldn't really. I want a piece of corned beef. Not a corned beef sandwich, but like corned beef cooked at home. My dad used to make the best corned beef in the crock pot. I guess I want my dad's corned beef. I'm just a girl. Sometimes I have those. I don't know where that thought even came from, but it literally smacked me in the face. And I'm not even hungry, but I have a taste for my dad's corned beef. I do. Anyway, sorry. So, I guess Lucius. Okay, I get it. Lucius, daddy. I can't get it. Anyway, so they get off stage or whatever, and because they've now announced this to the world or whatever, and they got backstage. Andre was not happy, even like his assistant girl who don't care about wasn't happy, even Portia who was in the audience wasn't happy either. But I digress. And Mouse was also in the audience watching. See, he's a crazy stalker. So Hakeem and Andre go backstage, whatever, and I'm like, why would you do that? Hakeem, why would you do that? Because this is what it is. Hakeem, you can't do that. You can't play. You can't play dad. Well, if you want me to back you to be CEO, then you need to back me to play dad. Oh, fine. So you need to go right now. Go get on the plane and leave, and go with the director and get to working on the movie. Go and do that. I'm like, so they basically just wrote Hakeem off the show. Because I feel like if he's shooting a movie, he gonna be gone for like what, 4 episodes? Okay, I guess so. And again, they ain't mentioned Jamal. Not a peep of Jamal. It's just, girl. I mean, did they? I know it's just episode 1, but I feel like, how do you send Hakeem out on episode 1 to go shoot the movie when Jamal? Dre can carry the show. I think Dre would, has enough things going on to where he can carry. Girl, it's just crazy. Anyway. Again, Hakeem can barely play Hakeem. I don't know what makes him think he can play Lucius in his fictional character world, but I digress. So I'm like, girl, I don't care. This is kind of crazy. So we then see Lucius and his new girlfriend or whatever. And they, laying up on the bed or whatever. What? Oh, just talking. So that's Lucius and that's the new girlfriend or whatever. The little young, little cute thing, little chocolate thing, girl, or whatever. And so she calling her daddy. Daddy, I ain't daddy. I need some money for this or whatever. She said whatever to her daddy about how she needs money. Oh, you didn't got to do nothing. What you need, I'll send it to you. Like, don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I will get you what you need, baby girl. Okay? Because, I love you. So, again, she's a nice father. And as we see, I heard the voice a little bit. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was it? Girl, her daddy is Damon Cross. Lucius is up here screwing. Lucius is having sex with Damon Cross's daughter. Yep, the same daughter who Damon Cross used to talk to Cookie about, who had cancer, and she got healed from cancer. I'm like, Lucius has been, bruh. He's been a good 6 months with this girl. this this part made me say, damn. Okay, and it made me like the show. Now all the other shit, I was like, you know, eh. I didn't need Giselle and Cookie. I didn't need Giselle and Becky. I didn't need Cookie on that show. It's still. I was like, for what? Cookie can be used in other great ways, but this was a great, surprise. Lucius's girlfriend is Damon Cross's daughter who had cancer. Now she's cancer free, and he's already pissed because Damon Cross ruined his life. So I'm saying, I'm gonna date your daughter. And the daughter's like, oh, my dad is, he's very serious, and you should meet him one day. He's like, yeah, I guess he is. I should. So I'm like, Lucius know exactly what Lucius has been plotting and planning this whole time. So this is what reminded me how great the show used to be, like season 1 and 2. Season 3, 4, and 5 is But girl, I don't know. Anyway. So, ooh, Lord Jesus. And then we see somebody bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, banging on Damon's door. And I knew it was going to be Cookie and it was Cookie. You owe me, bitch. I was like, why you got to be a bitch? I mean, he probably is a bitch, but it is what it is. Anyway, so, that was a good, wow. He messing with them. So, I was shocked at that. So, we then see Andre. Andre, on his way to his car, we see his wife is calling him like, where are you? I'm waiting for you to come home. I can't wait for you to come home. Again, she's very, very pregnant. So As she hangs up the phone call from him, she starts grabbing her belly because it's like she's going in labor or whatever. And, so Andre is in the parking lot meeting with Mouse. And Mouse, like, I killed a guy for you. You owe me. And I'm like, what? I want when I'm old or whatever. Unless you want me to touch your family. Andre's like, I don't know why you say that. So Andre up and fighting Mouse, getting up and tussling. Now at home, his wife is stumbling around. She done fell, hit her head on the table. She done fell on the ground. Now it's with the blood coming from her belly. So she's bleeding from the belly, which is a whole bunch of blood or whatever. I'm like that, but I feel like they can't take away another kid from Andre. Andre has already suffered enough. So I feel like her and the baby gonna make it. Because if you kill either the girl or the baby, then you have lazy writers. Because y'all did this in season 2. Was it season 2? Yeah, season 1 and season. You have very lazy writers if that's what comes up for next episode or whatever. Anyway, with him and Mouse fighting, he strangles Mouse out, so Mouse is dead. Andre didn't kill Mouse, and then he kind of snaps a little bit to where he's like, "Oh my God, what am I doing?" And he was in a parking lot, and he saw his brother. You see right there. So as he's strangling Mouse, he looks in the window in the car, and he sees Kingsley, whose heart he has. And all throughout the episode, he kept grabbing or kept touching his chest as if the heart was like making him feel whatever. So I'm like, okay, Andre, I don't need you spiraling out or whatever. I'm kind of happy that you took Mouse off because Mouse was teeing too much. And then he just kind of picked Mouse up. Threw him over his shoulder and kind of quickly, I said, Andre is strong. He picked up a girl because he walked away so fast. He picked Mouse up as if Mouse weighed 50 pounds and just kind of quickly walked away. I'm like, it's a whole human, but girl, he done strangled and killed Mouse. And I'm like, well, get home and get to your wife because she needs your help. Where's the maid? Okay, someone go check on her immediately, okay? But that was the whole episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Put a comment below if you will be watching this season or not. I mean, y'all know my reviews depend on how many people watch them, so girl, we shall see. Anyway, if you watch this whole time, put biggity biggity boo, or bippity boppity, or Cinderella, all from Cinderella. I gotta go. Peace.